The Coffee and the Company Podcast Season 2.
Thanks, man. Thanks for doing this. I think for me and you, it's much more easier. Because you work over here.
That's the main reason lah.
Because you work over here.
Okay.
And I don't have to follow like Reese's at like his schedule is like only once a week over here. So even though like many times we do at night. So the problem is I don't like to work at night. I don't like to. The brain works differently.
Okay, correct.
It's not as active. My brain frequency is not as active.
Understand.
And because we work at night, because occasionally we have classes, so we cannot do podcasts during the classes is ongoing here, right?
Yes.
Weekends we are quite packed. Correct. So weekdays, that's why you work here. That's why you hear a podcast with me on weekday and during working hour.
Okay.
So my brain is hyperactive at this time, probably at 2 p.m. right now.
All right.
And that's why you are my co-host for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Until, I really hope that you learn something.
Okay,
yeah.
sure.
You learn to talk better, to converse better,
Sure.
and so that in future that I can invite some guests and talk to you.
All right. Okay, sure.
Yeah. How about that?
Maybe. Let's see in the future. Never say never, right?
Never say never. Yeah. Let's see in the future. I have bright hope on you.
Okay.
Today's topic. What's today's topic?
Today's topic is regarding flavor wheel. SCA flavor wheel.
Yeah, come. Cheers, man.
Okay.
Let's cheers with your iced coffee.
Ice coffee.
Yeah. Ini ini mabuk nanti. Kopi mabuk.
Drinks first.
Okay, good. I have a long black. You have an iced latte.
Yes.
We're gonna do I'm gonna teach you how to navigate with SCA flavor wheel.
Okay.
Right? And through this, of course, we are in a video and audio podcast. So I'll put up some the flavor wheel, how we navigate from where to where.
Okay, sure.
A pictogram, perhaps you can refer to the video later. There'll be a notification that stated that the video you need to refer the video.
Okay.
I'll put a voice over there, the AI voice over there,
Oh, I see. Okay.
so they can refer to the video,
The video
when
later.
we're doing that.
All right.
But do you know what is SCA flavor wheel? Before you join us, right? Have you have any idea what is SCA? Have you seen this thing before?
Before I join you, I'm actually just a casual coffee drinker, not a serious one. So I have.
Are you serious right now?
For now, I'm on the way to be a serious because there is a lot of things for me to catch up first before I can call myself a serious coffee lover.
Okay.
A serious coffee
Drinker?
drinker again. So for me, before this, I didn't know anything about SCA or flavor wheel or anything like that. So after I joined first I heard about it is from the
class.
class,
Yeah, the
live
class, huh?
and also the barista course,
Yeah.
module 1.
And what is your, well, at first glance, right, on the flavor wheel, what is your impression on the rainbow thing over there?
I just my first mention to
yeah.
be a truthful
Yeah.
Just this very colorful this graph. But very colorful but to be honest actually kind of weird because I've never been exposed to
This kind of thing.
this
before.
kind of thing before. I mean, especially in coffee parts. I mean, in coffee knowledge. So this is really new things for me during that time.
Yeah. You know, this SCA flavor wheel, it is inspired from the wine flavor wheel.
Oh, same as the wine.
Yeah,
flavor
wine,
wheel.
yeah. I think,
okay.
I'm not sure tea has it. I don't think tea has it, but it is inspired from wine. A lot of things from coffee, right? It's basically is inspired from wine. Wine is much more ancient.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. For example, like there's a process called anaerobic and carbonic maceration. All this is from wine process, taken from wine process to process their wine grapes, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Then they brought it over and process the way how they do it in wine. They do it in coffee. And so that a lot of things in coffee, it is so-called inspired
Based on from
based
wine.
on wine.
Oh.
You know, wine has sommelier, They're very good in tasting notes.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, they can even taste. I saw some videos I think in YouTube. Sommelier, I think level 2 or level 3. I can't remember, some competition. Yeah, also examination. Sommelier. They give you 3 glasses of wine
Oh, to taste lah.
to taste, yeah.
Okay.
Then you have to tell them from where, you know.
Oh, okay. Is it like
From where, and then it's from which year, and then what kind of soil, what kind of
Okay.
weather the grape growing from.
okay.
So the sommelier able to tell this just by sipping some wines from 3 glasses of different wines.
Sommelier, is it a term for
Sommelier, yeah.
terms as in a barista, same as barista?
That means they are expert in terms of wine selection.
Oh, sommelier.
Yeah, sommelier.
Sommelier.
No,
Oh,
Somalia,
okay.
dude, not that, not the country, man.
That's the same, almost the same, right?
Sommelier.
Okay, sommelier.
Yeah, sommelier.
Okay, sure.
So those are like very similarly, right? Barista is for coffee,
Okay, I see.
but to me, they are different because sommelier they solely focus on tasting notes and
I see.
solely focus on how to introduce the wine, what kind of pairing. They are very expert in terms of sensory.
Okay, I see.
Barista, you have to be expert in everything.
Okay.
I mean, good at everything, making coffee, taste,
Also the taste note,
yeah,
everything
tasting
like that.
notes,
Okay.
sensory, you know, how to make skill sets, techniques
I see.
is involved. Sommelier skill set techniques is involved in heavily based on sensory,
Sensory only.
yeah,
Okay.
the taste buds. And so it's different. But then sommelier is for wine and barista for coffee.
Okay.
That's why SCA Flavor Wheel, the latest one, it is not the only versions.
Oh, there
There are a few
other version?
versions, yeah. There are a few
okay.
versions, like this is the summarized one.
Okay.
So that means this is one flavor wheel that covered like aroma, taste.
Aroma, taste.
Yeah, so for there are versions that doing like aroma, there's one flavor, one wheel for aroma,
Okay.
and another wheel for
Only
tasting
the
notes.
taste, or the only tasting. Oh, so means
Yeah.
there's 2 wheels lah.
Yeah, there are other versions as well.
Okay.
Because SCA is just one of the association, right?
Okay.
There are other World Coffee Association, also another
see.
association.
That
They also design their own flavor wheel.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
barista usually refer to SCA,
SCA lah.
because SCA is governed on the barista.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think CQI, I'm not too sure whether Coffee Quality Institution has another flavor wheel. They are much more covering on green beans,
On the beans. Okay.
beans itself,
Okay.
but not on barista.
I see. Okay.
So when you see this flavor wheel, right, like there are many barista that I ask them, like they cannot even tell me what's this for. At first also I have no idea what's this for.
I see.
I have no idea until I went into YouTube and really study it, because when I wanted to have started my own class, right,
Okay. So you
I
studied.
think people will ask me.
Ah.
So I study in YouTube. I grind through probably half an hour of YouTube video. The trainer is like explaining how to navigate, how it relates to you, how it relates to you. Yeah. So first thing first, if you have
Refer
seen
to
this,
video.
right?
Maybe we can slide it so the camera can.
No need. The camera will have the on screen.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Right,
I'll put
sure.
it on screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, how do we navigate from this? What is this actually? What is the use? What is the usage of this SCA flavor wheel? The question. Any idea?
The usage, this is just from my basic knowledge lah.
Yeah.
I think
Impression.
based on the we can define the flavor based on the kita punya roasting level, which we can define, which we know the roasting level has a light roast,
Yeah.
medium dark roast, and also
Yeah.
dark roast.
Yeah.
So based on that roast, when based on that level of roast, we can identify which taste note is suitable based
Suitable.
on the level of roast
Okay.
that we are choosing to drink. That is my understanding lah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, where from this flavor wheel, right? Where would you be your preference for now?
My preference for now,
Let's say for ice latte.
for ice latte, I would say I would like it
Refer to video.
around this area, cocoa, brown sugar,
Cocoa, yeah, brown sugar.
nutty, a little bit.
Yeah.
That part around
Milk
that
coffee usually is this part.
Part. I see.
Milk coffee, yeah. Now, the invention of flavor wheel, right? It's a summarized flavors, summarizer. So that means there are many things, right? It's not in this wheel. It's impossible to have other fruits, all the fruits in the world, right? To put in here.
Oh, I see.
It's
okay.
impossible. So there are some like represent each group, right? Yeah. For example, there's
Refer to
berries,
video.
right?
Okay.
Berries, right? Berries that there are things are not here.
Like blackberry, raspberry.
Strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, all this, right? There are many more berry. Mulberry is not here.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So, but these are the generalized berries lah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Orang
okay.
kata berries and or people say berries. These are the representative
Representative.
of berries or many berries, I would say. So, like tropical fruits is not here.
Tropical
Pineapple is,
fruit like
I think pineapple is
okay.
here. Guava is not here.
Oh, okay.
Guava is not here. There are many like stone fruits is not here. What else? Rambutan is not here.
Rambutan.
Definitely is not here. Very sweet one.
Durian mesti tak ada.
But durian mesti tak ada.
Mesti tak ada.
Durian
That
mesti
one is
tak ada.
very strong, right?
I think mango is not here also.
If I'm not mistaken, hari tu yes, mango pun I rasa
Mango pun tak ada. So it's lack of. There are many fruits. Like I said, there are many things are not here because the wheel can only fit so much. Yeah, the wheel can only fit so much. But what about the invention of this flavor wheel? What do you think is the intention of this flavor wheel?
The intention is that just not really sure about that because for me just as a sample for people to actually what do they call it? What do they expect to taste when they want to drink when they are buying the beans?
Now let me ask you one question, Shafiq.
Okay.
What if your friend your friend knows you are working in this industry?
Okay.
Macam mana saya nak taste kopi ni? Right? For example, orang kata people will say like a mango, I taste mango, I taste like peach, I taste dry fruits, I taste raisin. For many people, they say, I just taste coffee. How do I taste all this? How do I start? Have anybody asked you this before?
Not really.
You see at the packing, right? I'm holding a packing right now, a coffee bag, stated here, Cempedak. Tropical fruits, dry date, black tea finish.
Black tea finish.
Yeah. What's this? Is this Bush juice bar?
Not really, just a taste.
But then how do you tell your friends? What is your advice for you to tell your friends that how do I taste coffee? When many people tell me when they go for cupping, you all say, taste some mango, taste some jackfruit, but to this friend, coffee is coffee. It just tastes like coffee only. Every single cup almost very similar.
Correct,
But how do you teach your friends where to start, how to start?
Actually, it's going to be hard for me to explain to my friend because most of my circles, they all love to drink flavored coffee.
Flavored coffee, yeah? Vanilla syrup.
Vanilla syrup and everything like that. But I would say that if they really want to try and honestly increase their taste bud, I would train their taste bud. I would advise them to use to at least familiarize themselves with drinking black coffee first.
Okay.
That is the first suggestion, the first step that I would tell my friend. If you want to really enhance your taste bud, and maybe one day you can taste what they mean by peach, black tea, and anything like that. And furthermore, just by familiar yourself with drinking black tea first.
Drink black tea ke?
Black coffee first. Sorry.
Okay.
Black tea finish tadi kan ada black tea finish kan tadi kan flavor wheel just note there.
Okay. All right. Let me tell you the first invention. What is the purpose or intention of the flavor wheel invention? Yeah.
Okay.
Usually, the roasters would do cupping after they roast. Right? They are required to do cupping.
Okay.
Now, what is cupping? Cupping, that means it's just after you roast the coffee, within 24 hours after the roast, you have to grind it, coarse grind, and then with certain ratio, you have to throw in with the coffee ground,
Okay.
and then you have to, dump in the hot water. Preferably, the hot water has to be consistent every time, 90 degrees Celsius.
90 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, then only they start tasting. Of course, there are certain standard operation procedure (SOP). You have to remove the clump. You have to remove the crust. All this you have to do it. After remove, then only by the time it is done with all SOP, right? Probably like 5 minutes, 8 minutes later, then you have to start tasting it because that is the time the coffee got cooled down, and that is the coffee will show you the real characteristic of the taste.
Okay.
Yeah. So during that time, there are some people, there are some roasters or some baristas who have some input. Like, for example, what do you taste from this coffee? Yeah. How do you taste from this coffee? What do you taste, right? For example, you need to put into your coffee label, right? The coffee bag, tadi kan ada cempedak.
Betul?
Yeah. So this flavor wheel is to remind
Okay.
the baristas or the roasters what can you taste. For example, just now I mentioned berries, right? This is generalized berries, right?
Yes.
It could be I taste some berries from this cup, but then it's not this fall.
Oh.
But it reminded, how about mulberry?
Okay.
Yeah, how about other berries, right? So all this will be as a reminder for you to link to other flavor notes.
Okay.
Very relatable flavor notes.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, tropical fruits over here. Other fruits, right?
fruit.
Other fruits over here. There's a segment called other fruits. Yeah. This could be a reminder for you to, I don't see any tropical fruits, not much of choices. I taste some tropical fruit. What about mango? It's not here. You see?
Yes.
You see all these other fruits over here, right? But I taste some mango. So you remind yourself also again, the mango is not here. It is mango. I'm looking for mango. So that means you have to put in this remind you whatever is not there, then put in mango or put in from pineapple perhaps.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that is the intention of SCA flavor wheel.
Right.
Now,
I have just a question.
yeah,
first. Okay.
sure.
Do we need to specifically know each category is taste before we can actually acknowledge one? State one. Oh, this one tastes like this. This one tastes like this. So is it compulsory? I mean, for a
It's a
roastery
reference.
or barista,
It's a reference.
is a restaurant.
It's a preference. It's a reference, so that people would know what kind of characteristic they can expect,
Okay.
and what is the objective of purchasing. Let's say I'm purchasing for like you say just now. You say you want brown sugar, sugar in terms
Refer to
of the
video.
other side of the wheel. For example, like what else do you have? Sugar, caramel, hazelnut, or this side, right? Medium roast, right?
Medium roast, right?
For example, if you're looking for milk coffee, it's impossible to look for citrus or this, right?
Ah, yes.
Agree?
Agree.
So that's why it will tell the buyer or the customers or the clients, right? What can they expect and how do they use this suitable for what sort of coffee?
Okay.
So let's say caramel or not caramel latte. I'm talking about caramel tasting notes, molasses, brown sugar, all these like dark chocolate, cocoa. All these are meant for milk coffee, or it is hinting you the intensity of the coffee.
Okay.
Intensity of coffee. So that means if I want to have a cigar bar, for example, I just opened a cigar bar, for example. I want to purchase coffee beans to pair with my cigar.
Oh, okay.
It's impossible to go and fruity one.
Oh.
Because the cigar is too intense, the smoky. Cigar is very intense, right? It will overcome the coffee.
I see.
So that means if I pair a cigar with a fruity, like for example, like mango, Kenya, or this, Kenya coffee beans are very famous for mango, green mango, you know, a bit sourish. So my cigar I pair with, let's say, a long black with SOE like Kenya, right?
Okay.
Single origin espresso Kenya, right? My Kenya will taste nothing, man.
Ooh, because the cigar already they are
Too intense.
disrupt too intense.
Yeah, so too intense. It overshadow. It covered
the
your
coffee's
taste buds.
taste.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
taste of
The taste
coffee
bud lah. Okay,
is
okay.
basically after you smoke cigar and taste the Kenya coffee. If let's say the Kenya coffee is medium light roast, then it's a waste of coffee
Okay.
because the cigar is very intense. It overshadow. You cannot taste anything from the coffee anymore. So it's not pairable. So you need to have something more intense.
Refer to video.
For example, like could be like brown sugar, could be like even like roasted.
Refer
Roasted.
to video.
Roasted, that means dark roasted coffee.
Ah,
Yeah, even like roasted segment over here, burn
The
segment
burn
over here,
segment,
or
okay.
before that also can do.
okay.
So this is to tell you what to expect, right? But how do we navigate from this? How do we navigate? What is, because for people like listeners, they're not roasters. Could be one or could be two, but most of them are not. I wasn't a roaster, also, right? So you're not roaster.
Yes.
So for a consumer who make coffee at home, or for a consumer who make coffee at office, what is this for them? What is this
See.
flavor wheel for them? It can be used.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, if you download this in your phone, it's very useful if you frequent buyer of coffee beans. Let's say every month or every week, or you always explore filter coffee, always explore you have a home machine, you always explore milk coffee beans, or could be a black coffee beans for espresso, So this SCA can be very useful when you purchase, especially when the label has stated tasting notes.
Okay.
Because this bag of coffee is opaque, kan? Not transparent. You cannot see what is the roast level.
Yeah, betul.
Yeah. Even if you can see it's transparent, also the lighting can be misleading.
Yes.
Especially the warm light, right? Always see everything darker one.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're under the sun, how come it's very light? So that's why, based on the coffee bag, imagine yourself standing in front of a rack of coffee bags, right? You don't know which one to choose, but you're looking for filter coffee beans to buy and make at home.
Nice.
So you need to have a SCA
SCA
flavor wheel
wheel.
in your phone.
Refer to video.
Very simple. It started from a yellow color here, which is a light roast.
Okay. Light roast.
Yeah.
From the yellow.
So the other end, right, will be here. What is the roasted, right? The segment roasted. kan?
roasted, correct.
So
The last
the other end of spectrum will be dark roast.
dark roast. Okay.
Light roast up until dark roast. That means light roast, medium light roast, medium roast, medium dark roast, dark roast. Yeah. So what about this blue color and green color?
Maybe it's like it's still considered as roasted, but not the level that is drinkable. Lah.
Okay.
If I'm correct me if I'm wrong.
All right.
Okay.
So if you taste a light roasted coffee beans,
Okay.
if it's too light, the problem is you can taste some vegetable.
Okay.
Right. So what happened is, if let's say the green color segment, that means it's underdeveloped.
Underdeveloped.
Underdeveloped means is tak masak.
Oh, okay.
Tak cukup masak. That means your
Not
roasted
the-
coffee beans is not masak. It's not roasted enough.
Not the resting period kan?
Not the resting period.
Okay.
This is because of, let's say, I presume the beans is all fully rested 7 days, 10 days, light roasted, whatever, 14 days. Then you still taste some vegetable. That means the roaster is not doing good job.
Oh, okay.
Vegetable taste grainy.
Grainy.
Taste of, what do you call that? Taste, let's say the taste like washed rice,
Wash rice.
wash paddy, wash
okay,
paddy.
okay.
That's called grainy. Yeah, a taste of the steamed vegetable, steamed broccoli, steamed whatever. The taste of coffee shouldn't be that. That means the roaster is not doing good job. Under roasted the
Under
coffee.
roasted lah.
Underdeveloped the coffee.
Okay.
So what about the yellow segment?
I mean, maybe overdeveloped.
It's not, man. It starts from here. So the
Okay.
yellow.
Oh, start from here.
Yeah,
Oh,
start from
okay,
here.
okay, okay.
So the blue segment, right?
Okay.
What is the blue segment name?
Chemical,
Chemical.
chemical.
So that means it's either the coffee is not clean, the process itself is not clean.
Okay. Meaning from the
process.
farmer side?
Yeah, from
Oh,
the farmer side.
Okay.
So that means that you wash, right? They use wash. Let's say, for example, wash, right? What they use water, right? They use water. So, but then the water is not clean.
Means,
So they after
okay.
you roast, right, you have some chemical. What is chemical? Medicinal, for example. Is that chemical? Yeah, petroleum. Medicinal, a good one. Salty, another one. Medicinal means what? Medicinal means
Ubat lah, rasa ubat.
ubat lah.
Rasa ubat.
So like pill, Panadol, paracetamol, all this. If let's say dark roasted, but then tastes like Panadol, that means the green beans is not clean, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Means
Yeah.
it doesn't matter lah if you roast it in different levels.
Whatever it
it's
is,
just
if
before
it
lah.
tastes like paracetamol, that means it could be a storage problem,
Okay.
too hot.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be your process from the green beans itself is not so good.
Oh, okay.
So that is the blue segment how
that is
they
what,
use it.
oh, that's what I mean by the chemical part. lah.
Chemical part.
Okay.
Yeah. So the green one, that means the roaster's not
The
doing good
roaster,
job.
okay.
It's too light, trying to show off some artisanal skill, but then fail, but still sell it.
Okay. Oh, I
So
see,
that's
see.
what the risk of right now.
Okay,
So many
okay.
roasters in the market, right? They roast it very, very light, right? But then it tastes like shit. So
I see.
I got a lot of these things before, experience.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought a lot of not so nice beans.
I see.
Yeah, so I thought it's very light roast and it's well-known roaster, but then it's a vegetable and grainy.
Green, yeah.
But I don't blame them, everyone wants a baby. I'm still learning how to roast, right? That guy could be still learning how to roast that beans also.
Yes.
That guy could be very good at roasting other beans, but not at that particular beans, still learning. Anyway, yeah, that's how we use the SCA flavor wheel over here.
I see. So you start from the blue part and then until
Yeah,
the
for
other until roasted.
like nice fully developed beans could be starting from yellow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like roast up to dark roast.
I see.
So
okay.
another point that I can tell from one bag of beans, right? If let's say I'm looking for a black coffee filter or black coffee SOE, single origin espresso. I love to drink espresso shot. I love to drink long black, and I love to make filter coffee. So for example, the tasting notes. Can you read the tasting note for me?
Okay. So based on this packaging, the tasting note here is peach, fig, black tea, and also lime.
Refer to video.
Lime, huh?
Lime.
So lime is on the green segment over here. Can you find it?
Lime on the green segment.
Yeah.
Yes. On the citrus fruit.
Yeah.
On the citrus fruit.
Yeah, citrus here. So
Citrus
that means very light.
Yes.
Also very light. Also, there's black tea over here.
Yes.
Yeah, black tea over here. That means it's within this range.
Okay.
So
I see.
this packet is trying to tell you, right, is meant for black coffee because the other side circle over here,
It's
from
meant for-
yellow to red to purple, or this is pink, right?
yes.
Pink,
Ah.
yellow, red to pink, right? This is half circle. It's meant
For
for
black coffee.
black coffee. Could be filter, could be
okay.
black coffee. Or if
see.
you want to make a milk coffee, your cup has to be very small.
Oh, okay.
Could be that.
Means a minimum amount of milk.
Yeah,
lah.
milk. Or else, if the more milk you put in, you wasted the coffee. You don't taste anything. It's very light.
Okay.
It's very light, yeah?
Okay.
So that's why you have to navigate using the SCA to navigate to buy your preference coffee bean so that you know what kind of roast level it is. It's trying to tell you what kind of roast level. Yeah.
Okay.
So and I have another one for you to practice. Can you tell me what is the tasting note for this bag?
So for this bag,
Can you tell me what is the country origin?
This one is Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Gayo Sumatra.
Gayo, Sumatra. That's the region.
That is the region. Yes.
Where can you?
Okay.
What's the
so
tasting notes?
Tasting note here is tell me that it has cempedak, tropical fruits, dried date, black tea finish, and also creamy mouthful. Creamy mouthful, is it? Taste note?
That's the texture,
Or texture?
not tasting note.
Okay,
It's trying to
okay,
describe
okay,
to you what is the texture.
I
So that
see.
means the coffee is very thick. It's medium body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Chempedak obviously is not here. So consider other fruits.
Other fruit.
Yeah. What else do you have here? Dried dates. Dried dates.
Dried dates and the dried fruit, is it? Raisin.
Dry fruits, yeah. Raisin could be one of them because it's dry. And prunes also usually be eat dry. Yeah,
correct.
dry prunes. And then dry dates is not here, so it's considered this segment.
Okay.
And then they have black tea finish.
Black tea finish.
Yeah.
Over here.
So over here. So this is considered also for black coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black coffee. drink.
Black coffee. So let's say there's tasting note of cocoa, dark chocolate, cocoa, yeah. And then there's tasting note of, for example,
Nutty, hazelnut.
let's say hazelnut or finishing syrupy, and then caramel kind of, caramel kind of texture. Which part of circle is in the flavor wheel?
I would say
Cocoa.
it's what start from nutty / cocoa until roasted.
Yeah, so it's another half of the
Another
circle.
half of the circle, yes.
Yeah, so that is usually meant for intense black coffee.
Okay.
Perhaps very good for, for pairing with cigar.
Cigar. Oh.
Perhaps very good for pairing with pastry, with a lot of sweets, a lot of sugar pastry.
Okay.
So something like those heavy stuff. Yeah, for example, what kind of pastries? A panel chocolate.
Okay. Vanilla chocolate.
Panel chocolate could be a tart, Portuguese tart. Yeah. Big Portuguese tart could be something very heavy one. So you need intense coffee to go with it.
Okay.
Something light. Something lighter. Let's talk about some kueh.
Okay.
Yeah. I think kueh dalam. Is it kueh dalam? The green one. Kueh
Sering-
kochi.
Kueh kochi, yes.
Something is lighter, right? That one is lighter. Or kueh lapis, lighter. So you need something lighter, like
Oh,
filter
okay.
coffee or light roasted espresso
See.
to go with it.
Oh, okay. It means the light texture of the.
The lighter the taste of intensity, you need to pair with the lighter taste of coffee.
Oh.
Yeah. So this side, the other side, right? The green, yellow, red, purple, green, yellow, red, pink color side of SCA flavor wheel is meant for like lesser intensity of coffee.
Okay.
Obviously, it's very from light roast to dark roast, right? So light, that means it's lighter roast, it's lighter intensity. Darker roast, that means higher intensity
Higher
of taste.
intensity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to pair with nasi lemak, damn, you need milk intense coffee. That's the
Yes.
best pairing.
Yes, correct.
Dark roast with milk coffee.
That's always my coffee.
Yeah, dark roast latte. Yeah, dark roasted beans and then go make it into latte. Right after you eat your big pongus of nasi lemak, then you drink that. It's heaven.
Correct.
Yeah. What's the bell ring, man?
Sure. It's not fire alarm test, right?
Is this fire alarm?
I don't think so. This is not the fire alarm. Kalau tidak, sini pun mesti bunyi.
Oh damn. All right. So yeah. Oh, it's gone. Glad it's
Alright,
gone.
Okay, good.
So you have any question for the flavor wheel, Shafiq?
Okay, so for the flavor wheel, okay, as you mentioned, it's not specifically for barista or roaster.
This one is for barista and roaster.
Barista and roaster,
Yeah,
but
and
also,
also for home barista.
home barista.
If you are a coffee bean consumer, if you buy every week, you home brewers, perhaps, it's very useful for you. It's very
I see.
useful. And also it's very useful, for example, for people, who every coffee is just coffee. How do I like improve from just taste coffee only? I cannot taste Shafiq. What you told me, strawberry, blueberry, tak ada pun. It's good that you have this printout or in your phone. It's very good that you taste the coffee. For example, filter coffee. Don't refer this. Write down on paper.
What kind of taste note that I
Yeah,
taste
what kind of? Okay, use your imagination after you
Okay.
slurp. You need to know how to slurp. After you slurp the coffee, then you write it down. Yeah, what kind of tasting note? You guess. Then only you refer to the flavor wheel. Then only you refer to your packet of coffee beans. What is the tasting note? You review to yourself. You don't look at it first.
Okay.
There's one way to do it. So before that, try to drink black coffee every day. You know, not just I'm not talking about Nescafe black coffee.
Okay.
I'm talking about probably like filter coffee. You know, long black coffee from like cafe from shop. You know, every day just try to get used to it, so your taste buds will get used to it. Slowly develop from there, and then start ordering filter coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, start ordering filter coffee. If you have a budget, buy your coffee beans, buy a hand grinder, buy a set of Hario filter coffee, start making it coffee, and start tasting from there. It develop from there.
Okay. So as an advice for people that want to enhance their taste note by drinking the black coffee, as you mentioned, do we need to stick with one specific
No,
brand?
don't have to.
Don't have to.
Don't have to. One specific beans, right?
Yes.
Don't have to, man.
Don't have
Just
to.
need to determine every day one black coffee, or if you want to have if you can, you know, if you are privileged enough to have 2 cups of coffee a day, if you enjoy even more with latte, go ahead. Morning latte, afternoon after lunch will be black coffee, right? Then slowly phase out. Drink, don't drink big coffee. Don't drink big latte. Drink the piccolo latte.
Piccolo latte. I see.
Piccolo latte is a small latte. From small latte, then phase out. Long black, Americano.
So is it better to start with some espresso shot or with long black?
I think espresso
Americano?
shot is not very good for you to learn tasting notes because it's very intense.
Okay.
Yeah, so start from milk coffee, then lower down the milk coffee into piccolo latte.
Okay.
Then piccolo latte, lower down, phase out the milk, perhaps Americano, long black.
Okay.
From there, ask the barista, can you make it less water for me this time?
Oh, okay.
Then the next one should be filter coffee.
That's my should be filter coffee.
Filter coffee, yeah. So from there, then you can try on. Like I said, if you have a budget for home, go and set up your own, like, you know, Hario filter,
okay.
V60, all this, right? It's not that expensive to set up. Yeah, probably you just need a grinder, filter paper, and filter the dripper, and then a kettle. Probably 500 ringgit or 400 ringgit if you are smart enough to select.
Okay.
Then you can start off. It's very interesting with the hand grinder, especially. You can start cupping at home also.
Okay.
So you start cupping at home. All right, man. So we have another alarm ringing.
So
I'll cut it off, but we have to wait. We have to wait until it's done.
we just
All right, we're back after the emergency bell rings for like 5 minutes, man. So just now what were you saying? I also forgot.
the taste bud. I mean, how long does it take?
Well, this has to be determined by your own self.
Okay.
Have to determine by oneself. Yeah. So I'm still learning. How to taste coffee and how to, you know, my sensory, yeah, because that is not my forte. That's not what I'm expert in. But we are still learning. Every time we cup, we just try. We have to taste. We have to get something out.
I see.
So the coffee bag, right, is not really accurate
okay.
because the coffee
Okay.
grinder play a role.
Grinder.
Yeah,
also,
the
okay.
water quality
The
play a
machine.
role. Yeah,
also,
so
right?
the roasters grinder and roasters place could be
see.
like different water quality. The water quality is a very, very big chunk of difference. For example, there's I did a test. There's a water tester over here.
Okay.
I did 2 days test, right? So the water meter, the reading is TDS water. So it shows how many number. So let's say I put into the filter water, right?
Okay.
You tell me a number, let's say 140.
Okay.
So within this water itself, 140 is non-H2O.
Oh, non-H2O.
That means like
Okay.
could be like minerals, could be like metal, could be like other elements, you know?
Okay.
So I tested 2 days. One is 70.
Okay.
The next day, 140.
Oh, okay. Means from our water, like,
Yeah,
is it?
from our water.
Okay.
Like from our filter water.
Okay.
So it's like different one. So just
Different one,
imagine, let's say if you stay in Penang, obviously it's different.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So unless we are using the same water quality, unless we are using, for example, RO or distilled water just to taste coffee from itself, or could be recipe water.
I see. So means there's a lot of factor that can actually
Yes.
affect our
Yes.
taste bud
Yes.
to taste the coffee. Oh.
Correct. Yes.
But does it is there any specific kind of means contoh for a single origin Brazil? Is there any
Yeah.
specific taste note from there, or
Single origin Brazil.
does it depends on the roasting level?
Yeah, roasting level play a role.
Okay.
The beans play a role.
Oh,
So different beans will have different kind of signature. Like Brazil is very famous for, like, usually they design for intensity, intense coffee. Like Brazil is designed for roast for milk-based coffee, like
Okay,
latte,
so-
iced latte, all
So
this.
the level medium to dark.
Yeah, medium to dark
roast.
roast,
Okay.
So it's very heavy on toasted almond,
Okay.
cocoa, dark cocoa, brown sugar, all these notes
Okay.
are there.
Right.
But on the other hand, we have Ethiopia is very famous for jasmine tea kind of flavor,
Oh, okay.
Jasmine,
tea. Okay.
flowery, white flowers, all these, lemon zest, perhaps citrus, all these. You have to imagine the fruits, right? Because it's very fair. Because we don't eat fruits. It is hot fruit. We don't eat hot fruit. Since when is the last time you eat a hot fruit?
Hot fruit.
Yeah.
Meaning like
Orange panas.
Orange
Pernah
panas.
makan tak?
Tak pernah.
Tak pernah, ha? Apple panas.
Panas tak pernah.
Pineapple. Pineapple panas. Tak pernah kan? So
yes.
that's why it's very hard for layman. How do you imagine? Because the coffee is all hot. Yeah, usually hot brew. We use hot water, espresso, filter. Usually it's hot coffee.
Okay.
But how do you imagine the fruits hot? Yeah? How do you imagine? So I love something like steamed orange.
Steamed
I
orange.
love to
Okay.
bring the orange, chop the
Okay.
head, chop the bottom,
Okay.
put across, use a knife, put across,
Okay.
and then put some rock sugar and then some goji berry and then put in the
Okay.
steamer and steam it.
Oh, is
And
it?
then for 10 minutes, then bring out and then peel off, eat the eat the fruit, the
Okay.
orange, yeah.
Means that the sugar goji berry it has dissolved into the fruit lah.
Stuff it
Stuff
into
it.
the fruit.
Oh,
Stuff
okay,
into
okay,
the
okay.
orange.
So you can actually taste it. Is it? Is there any
Goji berry is
difference?
just for the not much of taste, but then the more importantly, when you steam the orange,
Okay.
the zest, the peel, the orange peel
Okay.
is super aromatic.
Oh, I see.
Then remind me of coffee one.
Okay.
Many time, because that is my favorite like fruit to make orange. It's very good for your lung. It's soothen your lung and soothen if you're a heavy smoker, vapor. It's good to have this. Or you're working in a very dirty environment. It's good to have this. It's a traditional Chinese kind of thing that you can make at home.
Okay.
You can eat it every day. It soothen your lung. Let's say you always cough until your lung is very, your chest is painful. So usually the grandma will do something like this for me.
Oh,
My grandma.
I see. So
Yeah.
it has been your family punya
It's
recipe lah.
been a lot of families, Chinese families.
Oh, okay.
So I have this experience, right, to eat steamed fruit. The fruit is hot. Orange steamed fruit is hot, right?
Okay.
So that means it reminds me sometimes when it's the filter coffee. For example, Ethiopia, Yerga Chef, when it's hot and filter, then I, smell the coffee before I drink it. Oh, steam orange, orange peel, citrusy. Because I have the experience.
Yeah, because you have experienced the taste lah, so you can
Yeah.
actually
Exactly.
try to imitate the taste
Yes,
from coffee.
visualize the taste based on the what I have experienced. Again, last year we did some experiment as well. We bought many different fruits. For
Okay.
example, blueberry. Bought some dry dates.
Okay.
Bought some prunes. We bought some green apples. We bought some lemon peel.
Okay.
Pour in hot water. Chop. Pour in hot water, and then let it soak for 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Then you can taste the water
Oh.
and then guess the water. What is the fruit?
Mm-mm.
It's very good for sensory training because most of the time we never have a chance to eat the fruit hot. We don't do hot. We usually take out from the chiller.
I see.
And chop
Correct. And then just straight consume it.
and then eat
Okay.
and then eat the fruits, right? The apples, or the red apples, the green apples, whatever it is, the orange, right? So when's the last time we can have steamed fruit? We don't have.
No.
So how do you imagine the SCA flavor wheel? Right? You have to imagine all this in hot,
I see. That's actually I'm a little bit curious about how did they actually manage to create this flavor wheel. I mean, it's from the roastery, right?
It's from SCA Association.
So that
The association.
person is actually I mean, his part is as a roaster lah. I mean, correct? Roaster or barista, which the one that actually help to create this flavor wheel.
Yeah. Actually, they just combine. Last time used to have SC. Right now it's SCA, right?
Yes.
SCA. Last year used to have two organizations.
Okay.
SCAA. A stand for America. Specialty
okay.
Coffee
America.
Specialty Coffee Association of America.
Of America. Okay.
Another one is SCAE.
Alright.
Specialty Coffee Association of Europe.
Of Europe.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I see.
their flavor wheels are different one. That's the problem.
Okay.
So right now it's combination already. Since 2017.
I see.
It's not combined already.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, SCA or SCAE, I forgot. Used to separate two wheels one. Aroma
and then
and flavor wheel.
Flavor wheel.
Yeah, they're separate in two one.
Okay.
Right now they combine already.
Oh, in terms of aroma and also taste note, they're combined.
Yes.
Flavor wheel.
Since
Oh,
two
okay.
organizations, right, combine, right, the flavor wheel also combine already.
Oh, means they already have their own history of flavor wheel, then they just combine it lah.
Yeah, the two different continents, they have different flavor wheels.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Then right now it's combined.
So now it's combined.
Yeah. So how do they create this flavor wheel? I have no idea.
Okay.
Basically, this is inspired from the wine flavor wheel.
Okay. Actually,
So that's why coffee also need to have a flavor because coffee also very complicated. So that's why we have flavor wheel as a reference. There are many fruits not here. So it's very good for someone, home brewers, to navigate this and go and have wiser purchase of coffee beans. When you go to the store, barista or they are not free to recommend to you. So you have to make your judgment based on the label and your objective.
I see.
So my objective, for example, I always go out and buy filter coffee beans. I always look for the other side, the first half of the circle.
I see.
For example, citrus, prune, all this. I always look for all these tasting notes to buy my coffee beans.
So actually you are saying that you prefer to have the lighter part.
Yeah, I always drink filter coffee milk coffee only drink it here. We roast our own beans and when we drink ourselves our roasted coffee beans. So I don't buy coffee beans from outside for milk coffee. So I don't do that. Yeah.
So it actually it can actually means depends on your preference also.
Depends on your preference,
which type of taste note that you want.
Yes.
And then you can just search and then just buy from whichever cafe that has it.
Yes, correct. Also, you can just go to the cafe, roastery cafe, and based on the SCA navigation, SCA flavor wheel navigation, then if you go there to buy very strong or intense long black coffee, perhaps look for like dark chocolate. Look for something like brown sugar, a hazelnut perhaps, something intense. All this on the second half of the circle of flavor wheel.
Okay.
So when you have all this knowledge, then you can buy, you can purchase coffee beans wiser. So I hope that really the SCA really make use of it. So it's free in Google. You can buy. You cannot just download it from Google. Okay. Then you can navigate from Google. This I got it from Google also. This printed poster.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So you have any questions, Shafiq, for this flavor wheel?
So just to recap back, so the actual method to use this flavor wheel is by using the cupping method, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
So, okay, I need to emphasize on this. Whatever the flavors on the coffee, they don't roast with, vanilla. They don't roast with lemon peel. They don't roast with orange. All this, they don't. It is the characteristic of the coffee beans and how the roaster can bring out the flavor by roasting different roast profiles, right?
Okay.
So that so they can put some flavors. They can insert some tasting notes in it. Yeah, into the coffee beans, into the coffee bag label. So but then they don't put any margarine. They don't put any sugar. Usually, especially coffee shop, they do not do that. They don't have such practice to put
Any
sugar
other substances
like the local Hainanese coffee. We don't. We just try to bring out the good flavor by purchasing the good coffee beans and also roasting the coffee beans, how to emphasize and bring out the flavors, natural flavors of the coffee beans. So that's how we do it. We don't insert any foreign objects beside the coffee beans itself. We don't insert like margarine. We don't put in like sugar to roast with it. We don't. So all this in the SCA flavor wheel are presumed. If you are learning from home brewing, all this, just imagine all these are natural taste from the roasted coffee beans. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
So any more questions? Shall we wrap things up?
That's all for me.
But okay, thank you.
Alright.
Thanks for doing this and co-hosting with me.
Okay,
and we shall have the next episode
Sure.
somewhere near future. Yeah.
Alright. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we are at 55 minutes, including the emergency bell rings just now. So we shall wrap things up. Thanks everyone for listening.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye.